What's happening, YouTube? This is Champion 2D Rob back again. How's everyone doing? This month, just don't feel like being in front of the camera, so I'm going to do this a little bit more guerrilla style. These are pickups, movies and games, as well as some other miscellaneous stuff. Yeah, so let's just get right into it. First thing I've got is the Streets of Rage soundtrack. This is from Data Discs. I actually had this for a while. I pre-ordered it. Was really excited about it, although I don't have a record player to play it on, but it's definitely nice to have. For me, it's just more of a collector's piece because I'm just such a huge fan of the series, and I really can't wait for them to drop the Streets of Rage 2 soundtrack. So yeah, I just love the artwork. I haven't opened it yet. This is not the special edition, the limited one. This is the sort of red vinyl version. I had an opportunity to get the limited edition version. I was in there early enough, but I hesitated. And then when I finally decided to buy it, it had gone. So, but I don't really care. I'm happy with the red vinyl version. So like I say, I haven't opened it yet because I don't have a means to play it. But it's just definitely nice to have, and I can't wait for Streets of Rage 2 to come out as well. Next thing I've got here is the next volume of The Walking Dead. This is book 12 of the comic series. Huge fan of the comics. I really, honestly, guys, like if you have any interest in comics and you want to check out something new, definitely recommend the Walking Dead series. It's a brilliant read, and yeah, it's really into it. So yes, I have books 1 to 11 already. So this is very nice to have. It's a nice hardcover book. This is more of a collector's piece. You can get these sort of trade paperback omnibuses. You know, they're a little bit cheaper than these sort of. But these, these are decent in length, and they're just lovely to have. And I like the fact that they just look good on the shelf. So yeah. And then they're numbered. They're numbered on the spine as well, so they do look really nice on the shelf. So really chuffed to get this one as well. Now on to the games. First couple of games I got here are for the DS. You wouldn't think I'd pick up any DS games, but I came across these in the wilds and I thought they were worth picking up. This is XG Blast. Picked this up at CEX, and basically this game is sort of like a shooter. It's a shoot 'em up. Kind of reminds me of like a Super Smash TV, that kind of thing, where you're sort of like in an arena and enemies come at you from all sides, and you sort of like have to, you can move around the screen, fire backwards, forwards, upwards, downwards. It's an excellent game. I think it was Retro Fusion that picked this up. I think he found this at a car boot. And yeah, so I saw it was only £1.50 at CEX, so it's definitely worth a pick up. And it's a Rising Star game, so that company is always very collectible. Yeah, but it's like I say, it's like a sort of spaceship shooter. And yeah, I suppose it's kind of like Geometry Wars, I think. But I've played it; it's a lot of fun. For £1.50, it's definitely worth it. So that was a nice find. And speaking of Geometry Wars, I found this game, Geometry Wars Galaxies. Haven't played it yet, but I imagine it's the same sort of thing. Picked it up for £4. This was at an independent store. I think I spoke about this before in another video. It was like it's one of those shops that fronts itself as a sort of music shop, and in the back they have like a bunch of retro titles. Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, etc. And they had some DS games, and I saw this is probably the only one I wanted really. And I thought, yeah, definitely were a nice addition. It's always nice to get some shooters for the DS. Next up, another addition to the PS4, even though I don't own the console yet, and that is Shovel Knight. Yeah, I actually pre-ordered this. Reason why I pre-ordered was because it was going for a nice and cheap price, and I didn't want to run the risk of it going up in price, because this is one of those sort of this game's become a bit of a cult game as well. So I thought I'd pick it up now. Can't wait to play it. It looks fantastic. Great sort of 2D platformer type. To be honest, like when this game first came out, as a digital download only, I didn't really care much about it. It was only, I mean, it looks good, but and I'm not opposed to downloading games, but it's just, I don't know. Like for me to download a game, it has to really blow me away. There's got to be something really amazing about it, and some of these sort of really retro ones, they don't really compel me that much to download them. I don't know why, but when I heard it was coming out as a physical release, that for me did, like really enticed me, because like, I've always thought the game looked good. I just never thought it would warrant a digital purchase. But as a physical release, my interest definitely increased. So yeah, really chuffed to have it. So yeah, basically it's another addition to my PS4 collection. When am I going to get a PS4, you might ask? Probably next year, early next year. I'm just going to let the Christmas rush go by, and then I'll probably look into getting one, probably February time, I reckon. Or I might just wait for Uncharted 4 to come out and probably pick it up then. But we'll see. But anyway, yeah, very nice one to have. And lastly, as a game pickup, this is actually quite a doozy. I picked up Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi, boxed and complete for the Super Nintendo. Some might say, Rob, don't you have this game? And that's actually true. I do have this game already, boxed and complete. But the reason why I went for this one is because this is actually the original first edition, JVC version. Because the one I have is this one, which is the THQ version. This was like a second print run. And, you know, normally this sort of thing wouldn't bother me. But thanks to people like Snestastic, Pete, how you doing, mate? Yeah, your OCD gets the best of you. And at the time that I bought this, I didn't realise that it was a second printing. So I saw this one come up, and yeah, I just had to have it. So yeah, so basically it sort of matches the first and second game because they're all under the JVC imprint. So this one just sort of matches those. So basically I'll be looking to move this one on. There's nothing wrong with this one. It's complete. I thought, actually no, it's missing the poster, which is actually another thing I'm happy. I think this one, which I can't remember now because I bought it a while ago. I'm not going to open it now, but I'm pretty sure this has a poster in it, which was I think was another incentive for me to pick it up, and it was a very nice nick. So yeah, just really chuffed to get this. Yes, that's a nice addition. It's been a long time since I bought a Super Nintendo game. Haven't bought them in a while, so yeah, it's just nice to sort of fix that. And yeah, like I say, I'll be looking to move on this one. Awesome series, Super Star Wars series. But yeah, so that's that. So that's pretty much it for games. These are all movies now. First thing I've got is this DVD. Thank You for Smoking. It's brand new and sealed. This is an excellent movie. Definitely worth a watch, guys. Basically, this film is about it's about a character that's played by Aaron Eckhart. You might know him. He played Two-Face in The Dark Knight, and he's basically like a spokesperson for a tobacco company, and his job is to basically be the face of the company, be the public face, and his job is to spin why sort of cigarettes are good for you. It's basically just about companies and how they're able to. They get these people that are really smart, very clever with words, and they're able to sell you things that are bad for you. And it's a very clever film. It's a very funny movie, and it's very underrated. Not a lot of people talk about this film. I believe this film was directed by Jason Reitman, who is the son of Ivan Reitman, the guy who directed Ghostbusters. And yeah, this film is definitely worth a watch, guys. If you haven't seen it, it's very cheap. Unfortunately, there's currently doesn't seem to be a Blu-ray release for this, but it's very cheap on DVD. So if you see it about, it's definitely worth a watch, guys. So that's Thank You for Smoking. Very, very cool film. Next film I picked up is this one, Nightcrawler, with Jake Gyllenhaal. Picked this up at CEX. This is a brilliant movie. Honestly, when I saw the trailer to this film, I didn't think much of it. I thought there was nothing. I don't know. There was just nothing about it that really impressed me from the trailer. But then I started hearing a lot of good things about the film, and I decided to rent it. I watched it, and I absolutely loved it. This is probably one of my favourite films I've seen this year. This is a brilliant, brilliant film. Honestly, the trailer does not do justice to this movie. I mean, and I suppose I understand why they didn't want to give away too much in the trailer. But to try not to spoil it, but essentially this guy that played by Jake Gyllenhaal, he is a freelance journalist, and not to delve into his background or anything, but in essence, he's a bit of a sociopath, and he'll do wherever it takes to get a story. And honestly, it's a very, very good watch. Definitely check out Nightcrawler. This is a very high recommendation. Yeah, the moment I saw it, I knew I had to own it. Fantastic movie, honestly, brilliant, brilliant film. You might want to look up some trailers on YouTube, but honestly, guys, they don't do the film justice. Because, like I say, I these trailers were all over the place. I mean, when I was at the cinema, they'd be constantly on. A lot of ads for this film, but they just didn't really sell the film because it's a difficult film to market, you know. But definitely worth a watch, guys. Awesome, awesome film. Next thing I picked up is This Is England, the 86 and 88 double pack. I recently got done watching This Is England 90, which is on TV not too long ago, and it just sort of compelled me to pick this up because I love This Is England. I love that whole series. I love the movie, and I love the follow-up series. This Is England 90 was fantastic. Really enjoyed it. And all I had was the movie, so I decided to just pick these up because I didn't have them, and I'll probably pick up This Is England 90 when it comes down in price. But for any of you guys that don't know, basically this is sort of like coming of age story, I suppose. It's sort of all set in the 80s. The first one, the movie, is set in 83, I think. Yes, I think it's 1983. And then obviously this follow-up series takes place in 86. Next one is in 88, and then the last one was in 90, and it's basically about a group of friends, and you just sort of see their lives at various points. It's a great watch, really, really good stuff. A lot of drama, a lot of dramatic tension, fantastic stuff. Really, really enjoyable, compelling characters. You really do grow to love these characters. Yeah, fantastic. Really glad to add this into the collection. And lastly, I have some steelbooks. So let me just get this into order. Okay. Yep, so I got some steelbooks here. They're always worth picking up. First one, Kingdom of Heaven. I wasn't actually going to pick this up originally. Let me just get rid of that glare. I'll move these out of the way. Yeah, I wasn't going to pick this up originally, but this has loads of extras. This actually has 3 different versions of the movie. Now, this is the film with Orlando Bloom. It's basically about the Crusades. And I remember I've seen this film only once, and it was the director's cut. And everyone says the theatrical cut isn't very good. But this has 3 versions of the movie. This has the theatrical cut, the director's cut, and it has something called the... what's it called? I'm trying to find it here. The director's cut roadshow version. I have no idea what that means, but it was £10, brand new, and for 3 different versions of the movie, and it's got a whole load of extras as well. It's got commentary, it's got everything, and I have to admit, I really do like these sort of medieval movies, especially stuff about the Crusades and stuff. Like, it's an interesting period. So I love stuff like this, and I remember really liking the movie. So yeah, I had to pick that one up. Next film I got here is the Fast and Furious 7. Guilty pleasure series for me. Absolutely love this series. This had to be picked up. I really enjoyed this film at the cinema. I actually watched it with a group of my friends, and we laughed so much. It's really corny in places. It's so over the top. But I just love these movies. You know, they're just so much fun, and I love the characters. And of course, most famously, actor Paul Walker died in the middle of this film. Like he basically died during production, and they sort of had to put this film on hold. They delayed it for about a year so they could figure out what they were going to do. But the way they sort of kept all his stuff in, and they sort of managed to finish the film using Paul Walker's brother as a stand-in. And it works really well, and they gave Paul Walker a really nice send-off at the end of the film. It was really quite touching, I have to say. Really, really sad, but, you know, I'm glad that they really respected his character. They didn't just say, you know, let's just kill him off in the movie. They didn't do that either. They gave him a really nice send-off, and it worked really well. And honestly, until the very, very last bit, I couldn't really tell at what point, you know, he wasn't in the film anymore. So it was quite clever. It was really well done. Really enjoyable film. So yeah, got that as well. Next one I picked up here, and this was the Avengers Age of Ultron. Now, this should have been in my last video, but the film took forever to arrive. I had to resort to an eBay seller to get this because I tried to pre-order at Zavvi, but they were all gone. And Zavvi seems to be really, really dodgy when it comes to Marvel steelbooks. Like, they're holding them back so they can sell them with their Z boxes. You know, those boxes, those that have all that tat in them. They're very popular right now, but I didn't want to buy that. So basically, they sort of withheld a bunch of steelbooks to sell with their Z boxes, and you know, it's just really annoying. I had to resort to eBay. Yeah, I had to pay a bit over the odds for this. Reason why is because I have all the other Marvel steelbooks, and I'm kind of collecting them. So glad to get it now. The seller did take forever to send it to me, but I mean, it serves me right because I pre-ordered on eBay, which you should never do. I knew that something was going to go wrong when you pre-order. You should never pre-order stuff on eBay. Never do that. But yeah, I had to resort to going to one of those resellers. But anyway, got it now. Happy to get it. Yeah, it's a fun film. Not as good as some of the previous Marvel films, but it's still enjoyable. Yeah, it's cool. Actually, to be honest, I actually like this movie a lot more since I've been watching it at home than when I actually watched it at the cinema. I watched it twice at the cinema, and I enjoyed them, but I didn't like it as much. But it seems to have grown on me as I've watched it at home. And lastly, the last steelbook I got here is the Back to the Future 30th Anniversary Trilogy. So yeah, this actually got 4 discs, and it's a nice standard thin steelbook case. I'll actually show you guys. Take these out. Yes, you got the first movie here, got the second movie, you got the third movie, and then you have the bonus disc. And originally, when I bought this, I bought this from Zavvi. This was a Zavvi exclusive, and I kind of regretted it. And then I tried to cancel it, and then they wouldn't let me cancel it, and they sent it to me anyway. But once I got it in my hands, I was actually quite happy to have it. It's fantastic, and it's got loads of extras on here. Some stuff that was in some previous editions, and it's even got some of the episodes of the cartoon as well. So yeah, it's definitely worth having, and it looks beautiful. I'm really, really chuffed to get this. I mean, the main artwork isn't that good, but it's fine. It looks much nicer in person, and I'm really glad to have it because, as you know, as of recent, there was a Back to the Future Day. That was October 21st. That was Wednesday, October 21st, 2015. That's the day that they went into the future, and I actually did watch Back to the Future 2 on that day, just to commemorate it. Yeah, that's how much of a nerd I am. Yeah, but really chuffed to have it now. So yeah, really nice, very wicked edition. So that's it, guys. That's basically what I picked up for the last month. Yeah, really chuffed with what I got. I might be looking at picking up some more retro stuff soon. There is actually a retro game market coming up in London very soon. It's on November the 15th. It's at a hotel. I think it's a Russell Square hotel. That's November the 15th. That's on a Sunday. And I'll be looking forward to going to that very soon. So I might pick up some retro games there. I know one YouTuber that's going, so I'll be looking to meet up with him there. It's a shame I couldn't go to the Leeds retro market, but you know, I'm a London boy, so you know, traveling costs a lot of money. Yeah, it's a shame, but you know, what can you do? I mean, I tried to go up and meet everyone else, but you know, it's just finances don't always permit, you know. But in any case, yeah, really chuffed to get this stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And of course, leave a comment. Always love to hear your thoughts. See what you guys think. And yeah, so I'll be back soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.